Today we're going to show you the worst thing about BOA, which is via your perception, because changing this BOA cable is actually super easy on the ski boots. I'm like floored at how easy it is, and I'm going to show you how to do it with just a couple quick tools. First of all, you can get your replacement kits from BOA for free on their website. It costs you $0. Also, a lot of ski shops have them and will ship them with their order to combat this issue of breakage when it does happen. Last week we cut this cable in line and everybody was like, waste of a boot, blah, 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 blah.
Cutting the first BOA cable I see in the lift line.
Yes. Oh God. Well, this was the purpose of cutting that cable, so that we can show you today how to actually fix the thing. So, what you're gonna need is a T20, tiny little 1.5, 2 mil Allen key, something like that, that comes with the kit, as well as a stopper that will come with your kit and the cable. Okay, they're slightly different than the one that comes stock because you don't have an ability to press an end onto the cable with this. So, first things first, let's strip everything off. We're gonna do this, get this out of there. This thing, we just stick this flathead in here and pop that baby off. Okay. All that is out, and now we're gonna take off the last part of it. Save your screws because they don't always send you new ones. So I'm gonna take that baby right off the boot. Next, we're gonna take out the cable, which we have to do a little twist and pull action to get the head out, which we did. I'm just gonna use my little flathead and cheat a little bit. Pull this out as much as I can. All right, and now we're through. Okay, so everything's stripped. We're starting fresh, nothing on it. All we have to do at this point is go through your BOA wheel, and we're gonna go open side. The side with no metal end is gonna go straight through the housing. Okay, we're just gonna push through like that. All right, and then that's done. Now we're gonna go through and feed this through the entire system. How do we do that, Adam? Well, it's actually pretty easy because it's guided, so there's really nothing you have to do. Then we're gonna loop it around that one, and then we got one more to loop around right here, and that's it, okay? So now we're threaded through. The next step, which is probably the most important step of this process, is to feed this, and there's actually little helper arrows to show you which way that this thing feeds through. You're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but stick it through the hole, right in the hole, and then make a little loop, push through, and then we're gonna pull this taut from the side with more cable and kind of try to keep this all locked into place here, because you will find that you run out of room for the end of this cable. Okay, so now this is all in. We're locked into place. I'm gonna push it in gently with my flathead and just make sure everything is locked down. It looks like we're all good, and we are. Now we're gonna take our 2 mil and we're gonna tighten the cable down. Okay, and this is important because otherwise your cable will just be freely floating in the plastic housing. Okay, and then that's done. Now I'm gonna pull all my excess. I'm gonna line it up with the screw that it is supposed to go in, and hopefully we don't get any spinning issues on this try. Okay. Done, locked into place, no spinning. No issues. It'd be nice if I made it aesthetically line up a little bit better, so we're gonna do that, just so it lines up with the pattern of the shell. And that's literally it. It is a pretty brainless process. And then I'm gonna suck up some of this cable. I actually used a little longer of a cable than what the original was. And then we just push this thing right back onto place and we're done. Literally that easy, and then we can crank this BOA cable until the end of time, brand new, all set up, like nothing ever happened. So, obviously this is the easiest rendition of any BOA system that's ever come out, ever, to replace. The old ones and the snowboard boot ones are a giant pain in the ass. I don't care what anybody says, I don't care what any YouTube video tells you, they are garbage. So, does this change your mind on repairing a BOA boot and owning a BOA boot? Is this worth it to you? Does this make sense? Is having the closure system that is BOA worth potentially doing this replacement all by yourself for free at home?